What is up, everybody? It is I, yours truly, Young Nefarious Master, and today I have a special story time for all my bot viewers. So take a seat, pour yourself a drink, and hit the deek stick. When I was about 9 or 10, I was in middle school, and at some point my parents entrusted me with finding my way home from school. At that time, I didn't really put it all in perspective, but I lived pretty far away from school. The situation was I was always picked up and dropped off as a kid, and my dad had to switch shifts. He had the morning shift, now he's going to the afternoon shift, and what that meant for me was I couldn't get picked up after school. And in result, I'd had to transfer schools. To add insult to injury, the school board of my county or region or however the fuck that worked recently made it law so if a kid wanted to attend a certain school, you had to be in a nearby school district or neighborhood. Now, this is all great theory and this is to stop overcrowding in schools, and I get it. But now as an adult, I can reflect back, and this fucking sucked, because if you wanted your kid to go to a safe school, a prestigious school, or whatever, you were screwed if you were out of range. So me being the wrinkle-brained ape I am, thought of a 1000 IQ play to convince my parents to list our address as relatives, so I wouldn't have to transfer schools. I then asked if I could take public transportation, the metro, and it took some time convincing as I was the only child and I was very overprotective. I was the little golden boy, the only heir to the family name, but the main part is there's a lot of sketchy areas where I went to school at and, where we lived. There's a lot of druggies, baddies, the whole 9 yards, so I get their sentiment. Anyways, I won that bout and I was tasked with taking the bus. And I was to hop on the school bus, then get dropped off at another bus stop, ride the metro for an hour to get near the neighborhood, hop off the bus, walk another 15-20 minutes or so to get home, and that shit was kind of tough. But that's enough backstory and lore. The main reason why I hate the bus is one day I spent a little too much time dilly-dallying at my locker, and as usual, I would Naruto run to the bus station right outside the gym to hop on. But today, the universe had other plans. I had leaped multiple fleet of stairs, and I was just seconds too late. My bus took off, and I was kind of screwed, but there was a glimmer of hope. I saw the bus after mine still boarding, so I took refuge in the line and put my hood on. And I knew that since it was the bus after mine, they would follow my bus route. But not exactly, quite the same steps, because it's a fucking different bus. But then, that was the plan, and then when the moment was right, I would announce that I was on the wrong bus, and please let me off at my stop. The plan was brilliant. Bulletproof even. Until I stepped on the bus, and the bus lady stopped me. She said, "Hey, I don't recognize you. This isn't your bus." And my plans were thwarted! And that would have been fine, and I would just go on my merry way and devise a new plan, but reality is often disappointing. The fucking school kids laughed at me. They called me names, they said I was stupid and ugly to get off the bus. They were berating me. And that shit was rough. If you ever been mob bullied, just by a group of kids, kids are fucking cruel. That's the type of shit you see in animes where, the main character was a shut-in, and this was one of those moments that made them a shut-in. I took my lumps, I hugged my head down, and I scooted off the bus, and then a faculty member approached me and asked me why I got off the bus and then threatened to call my parents. So I had to explain to this NPC who had no sympathy. He thought I'd get thrown off the bus, and all the kids were teasing me from the bus, and then they're pulling the windows down, and yeah, I was trying to explain to him that I missed my only ticket home, and I was fucked. But he didn't seem to understand me, because now I had tears in my eyes, and when you're a kid trying to explain things and you're emotional, it doesn't really work out. And there was just a giant bus full of kids just screaming. Didn't really help. So I ended up going Chad mode, main character energy. I let off a couple incoherent words while I sobbed, and eventually I just kind of ran away from that situation. And then I never took the school bus ever again. Sad champ. Okay, you guys, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video here. This was quite the traumatic event from for when my villain arc started, so I truly appreciate you sticking around to the very end. And yeah, feel free and watch the rest of this video. I pulled this from one of my live streams, or when I first live streamed Pokemon Unite, and got some sick gameplay here. And also let me know if you like this little story time or not. Oh, that's my Pokemon Go device going off. But alright, I'm going to turn it over to live stream me. See you later. Bye. Nice. We're coming. TA 5 seconds. Nope. Oh, dang it. Pikachu. Yes. Yes. Yes! Yeah! Plus Ultra! Everything speed boost. Yeah, baby! One more! Oh man! We're not stopping! Yes! It's not gonna work because he can't do anything. No! You're over! Sama! Nice. Oh gosh.
The final stretch. You're on fire.
Thank you, Katami. Yes. Okay, we're going to Zappers. We're gonna go crunch. I'm coming for bot. Coming bot.
What a goal!
Just keep stalling him. Okay, we got a lead. Should we start? Yep. Plus Ultra! Yes. Ah! Yes! Oh my gosh, Talon's level 15. Yes!
You're on fire!
You're on fire. Yellow Bell Detroit Smash!
What a goal! What a goal!
Yes!
What a goal!
Oh, ace! Yes! Oh look, Fortnite dance on him. Fortnite dance. I did a Fortnite. Oh yeah. Fortnite dance, Fortnite dance! Blast Ultra!
3, 2, 1.
Yes! Yes! Good job, team. Well done.